Here, you do that, and I'll do my crazy face too. What are you doing?
Alright, stepping inside the Family Fun Center XL in Omaha, Nebraska. I'll probably pause the video kind of like I am right now a couple times throughout the video just to point out a couple fun little facts. Yeah, right away when we walk in, we see right away Marvel vs. Capcom 2, such a great fighting game. Regret selling that on the PS2 back in the day. Couple air hockey tables, always got to have those. It's kind of a shooter game there. Great game here. It's arcade classics. As you can see, got some Defender on there, Robotron. I played both those, lots of fun. Ghosts and Goblins, the original Mario Brothers. Super Mario Brothers was on there as well. Joust, just a ton of great classic arcade games. A lot of fun playing that one. Going over here, kind of a few more fun little arcade games there. There's a Midway game, Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Have that for PS2. Love that one. Kind of a fun little tic-tac-toe game there. Yeah, that Gauntlet game's on the PS2 and original Xbox. Some skee ball. Gotta have some good skee ball there. There's Glow Golf. We'll get to that at the end of the video. Monopoly Pinball. I think that was the only pinball I've seen in that entire place, unfortunately. But actually was a lot of fun. I enjoyed that one a lot more than I thought I would. Back over there is kind of a Neo Geo arcade cabinet. Lots of great SNK games on that one. Lots of great fighting and beat 'em up games. So that was a lot of fun to see. Come back over here, some racing basketball. Here's some DDR, Dance Revolution games there. That one's Into the Groove. Sort of a DDR knockoff, but nonetheless fun. Prize wall, you can see a couple prizes and some t-shirts you can get. That game there is called Ocean Hunter. Played that with the girlfriend. Kind of an on-rail shooter. Takes place underwater. Had a pretty good time with that. That was a surprisingly fun time right there. So, big haul. There's some sort of token redemption games there. Right here, though, look at this. Mario Kart Arcade. I only played this once. I was at the Mall of America. It's Mario Kart. Nintendo teamed up with Namco to bring these to the arcade. This is the only way you can play this Mario Kart Arcade. Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, and the Red Ghost is in here as well. Can't get it on any Nintendo system, but you can find them in the arcade, and this place had them. Lots of fun. There's a better view of that. Mario Kart Arcade GP. I enjoyed playing as Pac-Man in that one. So, fun tracks, actually. I would love to see a version of this game for home consoles. Time Crisis 4, another sort of light gun shooting game. NFL Blitz. Not a huge football fan, but Blitz is always a fun little football game, actually. You can see over here some more coin games. An arm wrestling game here. Wheel of Fortune. Good opportunity to win some tickets. There was skee ball there to the right. Yep, there we are. Good job, Kyle. Laser Maze and Laser Tag. Rooms back there. Off to the side. Oh, there's Bubble Bobble, excuse me, more Neo Geo. Or was that Bust-A-Move? I think that might have been Bust-A-Move, excuse me. Yeah, and there in the distance, a couple more games there, but they have a pool hall, as well as a nice little grill and everything in the back there. Rock climbing, or just a wall climbing. And there's that laser tag again in the laser maze. Fun little place. As I was saying a little bit earlier, it could have been... this place used to be a lot bigger before they moved to this location. There's a Terminator arcade cabinet. Definitely a really cool looking one. But yeah, it used to be like 3 stories. They had a kind of a main... First floor was their redemption game area where you can play for prizes and tickets. Second floor was just a really small. It was just kind of a small little platform. But they had a couple arcade machines. And the third floor, half was dedicated to retro, sort of the old school classic arcades of the 80s. And then half it was dedicated to the more modern ones. But they really downsized. I'm not sure why they call it XL, other than they did add like the pool hall and laser maze and the mini golf course. So there's that old school arcade section off to the right. But definitely a little bit of a downgrade, which is unfortunate. There's the Glow Golf. We'll step in here for a moment. It's a video game themed mini golf. It was actually pretty cool. You can see kind of Mario. It has the castles in the background. Straight ahead is sort of a Crash Bandicoot stage. They had a Sonic one where you had to kind of go around. we branch off here. There's sort of a Pac-Man themed stage. Q*bert's right behind it. Donkey Kong in the distance. And on the left side is that Crash Bandicoot. So definitely a really cool idea. There's kind of that yellow car you can see straight ahead. I thought it was going to be like Crazy Taxi, but it's a Frogger themed stage. They had a Metroid themed stage one as well. The course itself, as you can see, there's an Angry Birds one. The course itself was a little bit lame, but it's a great idea. It really is a great idea. That arcade cabinet's Street Fighter 3 Third Strike. I never actually seen Street Fighter 3 in the arcades, so it was pretty cool to see that. I have it on the PS2 as part of the anniversary collection, but fun to play it in the arcade. And yep, one last one we'll take a look at, kind of a classic sit-down cabinet. This had I'm not sure, it was 101 or so. It had great games, obviously, lots of Namco ones. They had Phoenix in there, one of my favorite arcade games, Pallades, yeah, just a bunch of classic arcade games as well. So it was nice to see that in the sit-down. And yeah, that's where you leave. So yep, Family Fun Center in Omaha, Nebraska. If you're in and around the area, definitely worth checking out. I really enjoyed their original location a lot better. I thought, that was just the best arcade I've ever been to. This is a little bit of a downgrade compared to what it used to be, but nonetheless, definitely a great time. And what is here is a lot of fun. And arcades are a little bit harder to come by nowadays here in the U.S. So this is a place keeping it alive, and I think deserves a lot of respect. So once again, link in the description to their website. If you're ever in and around the area, it is still worth coming in and spending a few hours here. It's a great place and lots of nostalgia for myself. So, hey, I'm Kyle. Thanks for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up if you enjoy arcades and want to see some more arcade tours. Any place I see one and happen to go in, I'll definitely whip out the phone and take more video of it. So, again, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.